It's the likes and the dislikes.
We're very lucky about this. We have the luxury of being able to come in at 5 p.m. and then we're up an hour later, and then sometimes we're out by 8 p.m.
Our producer does it the same way. By 7:30 a.m., black hair and makeup, 8 o'clock drive, but by 10:30 a.m., you shot 40 pages. You are off for the day, but you did 40 pages in an hour. I've done Broadway, I've done movies, primetime. It's the hardest game in show business.
Rock the Quad is brought to you by Ziploc Double Zipper Bags. Ziploc's tightest seal ever.
Well, I thought I was supposed to have Wi-Fi service the minute I walked into the room. Just get her hooked up.
Oh, God, this is getting really old.
Oh, gee, Todd, I'm so sorry. I didn't know opening the door would exhaust you.
I should have gotten adjoining rooms.
You had it in your mind. It's bad enough to be in the same city as you. Could stand being next to you.
Little seafood maki, California roll. You like yellowtail, right?
I like it all. If I don't have sushi at least once a week, serious withdrawals.
Well, maybe I'll make it for you sometime.
You'll what?
Sushi. I can roll my own.
I'm sure you can.
I'm serious. I spent a season in Japan when I was starting out. I learned it there.
I would think that would take a delicate touch.
Oh, you can't picture me finding my way around sticky rice and seaweed because I'm a jock, right?
It does seem a little out of character.
Well, that's why I learned it. So I could surprise people. Keep them guessing.
Mind telling me what the hell's going on?
Whew. It is really coming down out there.
Yeah, no sign of it stopping either.
Thanks for the ride.
Yeah, sure. I wasn't going to leave you to sleep in a dead car in the parking lot. When was the last time you got that wreck tuned up anyway?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah, I'll call a tow truck first thing in the morning and have them come get it.
Well, you might want to try it again before you do that. See if it turns over, or maybe I can stop by Roadie's and try it for you.
I mean, it didn't start tonight. Why do you think it would start in the morning?
Well, tomorrow's a new day. Things change. You never know what might happen.
Hey, Billy. I saw Mac earlier, and he said that John left out through the back. I went out there, and no one was there. Have you seen him?
Yeah, he was with some woman.
Really? Do you know who?
No, just someone he was shooting darts with.
You want to talk about it?
Hi, Lindsay.
Hey.
I didn't even see you. Sorry.
Is something wrong?
Actually, yeah. There is. Paige is going to take a job with Doctors Without Borders in Bhutan. She's leaving Lambia.
Mind if I join you? If I didn't know better, I would say you followed me here. Actually, I did.
You want to get some coffee?
No. I don't trust myself with a cup of scalding coffee right now.
Look, Antonio, I know you're pissed.
That doesn't even describe it, Christian. I want to know what you know about Jessica, and I want to know right now.
First of all, I didn't say I knew anything, all right? You did. And look, I get it, man. You want to beat on something. Believe me, I understand. It's been a bad day. But getting all crazy is not going to help Jamie.
Well, then maybe you can suggest what will. Because the look on her face...
She's a big kid, Antonio. She's going to be fine.
Well, this whole thing meant so much. And we all make such a big deal about it, especially Jessica. And then for her to cancel last minute, I just don't understand how Jessica could hurt Jamie like that. And then for her to run out of the hearing in the rain, in the state she's in. I mean, what the hell is going on with her, Christian? What do you know?
Jessica, you're right.
but I should get going.
No, you shouldn't. You're soaking wet, John. Here, let me take your coat and I'll hang it up. It'll dry faster.
You don't have to do that.
Give me your coat.
Forget it.
Now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Look, man, there's no boss in this town. In other towns before, there's no boss. You remember that? People are... Oh.
Did you say something?
Me? No.
You're the kind of guy who doesn't like to be fussed over, aren't you?
Oh.
Let me see your hands.
Why?
Because I want to buy you some Christmas gloves. Let me see your hands. Never had a manicure, have you?
No, never.
You're the kind of guy who can take care of himself.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Or you think you are.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
How about I make us some coffee while we wait?
You don't have to go to any trouble, honestly.
No, I know. It is no trouble at all, really. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I
heard that.
Hey, Uncle Bo, Lindsay. Have you seen my sister?
Jessica? No, why?
What's going on?
Okay. She was going to adopt Jamie, and we were all at the hearing, and then all of a sudden she changed her mind and left the courtroom.
Where'd she go?
Who knows? She took off in her car.
Well, this isn't a good night to be driving around in this weather.
Your Antonio's probably looking for her.
No, yeah, he probably is. She probably just wants to be alone, but I know it's a long shot. If you hear from her...
I'll let you know right away.
Thank you.
But, Nat, try not to worry, okay? It's just as a mom now, she's not going to take any unnecessary chances.
Yeah, maybe the old Jessica. The new and improved, I'm not so sure.
Well, I am. I don't think she's changed that much.
Yeah. You know what? I think I'm just going to hang out here and maybe have a drink, wait till this storm blows over.
Oh, I think that's a better idea.
Uncle Bo, have you seen John?
No, I haven't.
Okay. See you guys.
Okay.
See you later.
Yeah, I hope that Jessica's all right.
I think maybe I should call Antonio.
Well, wait a minute. Wouldn't he call if things weren't okay?
You're probably right.
All right. So, what can I do to lighten your mood?
Oh, Lindsay, I'm not even sure that's possible.
Well, if you want to vent about Paige, it's okay.
No, it's all right. I don't really want to talk about her.
Well, then why don't I just keep you company?
That I would like.
Thank you. So you want to tell me why you followed me here?
Sure. I wanted to convince you not to leave Lambview. I think it's a mistake, and I think you're incredibly selfish to even consider it.
Answer me. If you know anything. Look, Chris, I don't care how you found out or how long you've known. But there's a lot at stake here. Just tell me the truth. Is there something I need to know about her?
Just that I'm worried about her, Antonio. But, right now I'm more worried about you.
Don't be. I should be home right now. With Jessica and my family celebrating this adoption. Instead, I'm sitting here with you, worried sick about my daughter, while Jessica's out dirty in the rains.
Relax, okay? Jamie's with Mommy. She's fine. And you've told the patrols to keep an eye out for Jessica. So what more can you do for Jessica? Besides, she's a grown woman. She's probably holed up somewhere trying to sort things out.
Try her again on herself.
You've called her a dozen times.
Yeah,
Antonio.
a dozen times I've gotten her voicemail.
She doesn't want to talk to you, Antonio.
Yeah, obviously not. And if she does, when she does, she will call. Even her mother told me to leave her alone. Not to pressure her.
Because it's not going to do any good. She's made up her mind. She doesn't want to adopt Jamie.
No, she just needs a little time to think about it.
Nothing's going to change it, Antonio.
Now, you say that with such conviction.
Because it's true.
Tell me what you know, Christian. Now.
Come on, you're acting crazy. I have been acting crazy. I've been denying the truth, and the truth is my marriage isn't working. It never has been working. I'm just trying to convince myself that it's fine, and it's not fine. I even thought it was until I realized I was driving you away. And you were right about the adoption. Adopting Jamie is just me taking one step farther away from you, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I can't lose you. I don't want to be without you.
What is your problem, Rex?
Finding the two of you on the floor together doesn't warm my heart. What can I say?
We're having a bite to eat. That is all.
Thought you were taking Layla and Adriana out to dinner.
Layla wanted to have a break from work and catch a movie.
And with the rain coming down the way it is, we decided to order in. Have a tuna roll, dude.
Thanks. Not really into sushi. Actually, I just came by to get an extra battery for my computer, and then I'm going.
You know what? I gotta go too. It's getting late. I have my first sports report at 11 o'clock.
Oh, you didn't tell me that you're starting tonight.
Yeah, it's my big debut, and the Tate is never late. But first, however, I have to read my teabag fortune.
Your what?
This restaurant has fortunes on the teabag labels. Embrace the challenge and you will win the prize.
Deep.
Do you believe in fortunes?
Excuse me, but didn't the Tate say he had to get going?
If you don't want to be here, why the hell did you sneak on a plane just to be with me?
I'm not here just to be with you, Todd. I'm here to help you find your son.
Sorry, slip of the tongue.
And there will be no slipping of the tongue or anything else for that matter.
Oh, God, don't worry about that. Just the mere thought of it.
What? Finish the sentence.
I just have absolutely no desire to have you in bed. If that's what you're worried about.
You think I'm worried? Like I can't handle myself with you? Oh, God, don't flatter yourself, please.
You know, if this is the way...
I'm here, Todd, to help you find your son. That's it. And to protect you, because I don't want to see you get hurt.
Thank you so much.
Unless I'm the one doing the hurting. Shut up.
I have a question for you. If you had stuck on the plane and found Evangeline there, what would you have done then? Or did you somehow know that she wouldn't be there?
Good coffee.
Yeah, it's actually one of my indulgences. I grind the beans myself fresh.
Yeah, I understand the brewing process. Personally, I like instant.
That is a tragedy.
Well, it's better than the stuff we get at the station. You think my jacket's dry yet?
No.
How much longer do you think it will be?
Well, it's leather. I mean, it could take hours to dry. You might actually have to spend the night here.
Hey, look, my jacket, it doesn't have to be completely dry.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I didn't know you had a sense of humor.
I didn't know you had one either.
Yeah, it's kind of dry.
Unlike your clothing. That's bad.
Well, look, I think I'll just take my jacket and then go on home and change.
Okay. I will get it for you.
Thank you. Look, thanks for the coffee.
You're welcome. I had fun tonight.
Yeah. Especially the dart lesson was good.
Yeah, and the fact that you didn't have to arrest me for involuntary manslaughter. The bartender's backside.
Right.
John, thanks for your help with Cole. And for, letting me put things in perspective.
Good night.
Night.
Rex is right. I gotta get going, but I want Adriana to answer the question first.
That was a serious question? I mean, how can anyone believe that tea bags can predict the future?
Actually, I happen to depend solely on fortune cookies to guide me through life. How else would I know not to kiss an elephant on the lips? Got that in a fortune once, swear on my life.
Yeah, well, you can be cynical about it, but I like what I just read.
Well, good luck tonight.
Oh, thanks, but Tate makes his own luck. Don't forget, news at 11.
I'll be watching. I'm sure you're going to do great.
This is the beginning of a whole new career for me.
Look out, Bob Costas.
Good one.
Rex, you have got to relax around him.
I'm relaxed. I just hate the guy, that's all.
Well, it's no fun for me because I have to work with the guy.
Yeah, okay, well, I'll try to see the good in him.
How about just not freak out every time you see us together? How's that? Is that okay?
Well, guess what? I won't even know that you and Tate are together for a while since I'm out of town for a few days.
What? Why? Is this about Todd, baby?
Yeah. He's in Chicago. I booked the next flight out.
Tonight in this storm?
Have to. I talked to Miles, tried to get him to tell me something about the clue he gave Todd, but he didn't spill.
None of this makes sense. I mean, Spencer practically bent over backwards to convince Todd that his baby was dead.
Yeah, that's not what happened.
What do you mean?
I'm convinced Spencer never wanted Todd to find his kid.
And why would he tell Miles anything about it?
I didn't know whether Evangeline would be on the plane with you or not, Todd. But I knew you'd try to talk her out of it.
That's right, because this might be dangerous. And I want her safe.
That may have been what you told her.
Oh, but that couldn't be the real reason, could it, Claire?
You don't want anyone here that's going to make you go by the book. Because I know you, Todd. You find your son, you're going to take him right then and there, and nothing and no one's going to stop you.
Well, that part's true, yeah.
So why are we wasting time here? Why don't we go out looking for your son?
All right, let's do it. You're on.
Hi.
Miles. Hi.
Hey, I hope it's not too late. I should have called.
No, it's okay. What did you want?
I'd like to come in if I may.
I know you said you don't want to talk about Paige, but can I just say that I think she's a damn fool to leave a wonderful man like you and a terrific kid like Matthew.
Well, there's just no stopping her.
You know what I keep forgetting is that, well, she lost a son. Maybe she just needs to get away from the memories.
Yeah, but I think that there are other reasons, too.
Well, see, that's the part that I just don't get that, okay? I think if you love someone, you don't run away. It doesn't matter. I mean, whatever you're going through, you let them help you. You let them comfort you. It seems to me that you would need that person even more, no?
Well, maybe she thinks she just doesn't need my help.
Well, that's just plain crazy. Because there's nobody else that's more generous and more giving than you are. I can't think of another person that I'd want around me if I was going through a hard time. No better friend.
Look at us, Lindsay. After everything we've been through, here we are.
I know. Look at us. We're bonding.
You have no right to judge me, Nora. Oh, no, yes, I do. This affects my son. Matthew loves you, Paige. And he assumes, because he's young and innocent and naive, that you're in this for the long haul with him and his dad. And now, for no reason other than some selfish need to go and save the world rather than stay here and face reality, you're ready to pack them both in.
That is so unfair. I am facing reality. I'm not selfish.
Well, really, what would you call it? Taking off? Will have a profound effect on my son, who's lost so much already. And I deeply resent the fact that you haven't even considered him.
Of course I have considered him. I feel terrible about it. It is breaking my heart.
Paige, I'm not asking you to give up your life for my son. Okay? And I know part of the reason why you're leaving has to do with the loss of your son. I don't mean to be callous to that or any other reason that you'd want to leave. But I think it's time you started being honest with yourself about what it is that you really want. And realizing that maybe it's all right here in Landview.
I know that the last thing that Jessica wants to do is hurt you. Or Jamie.
Then why did she? Why did she break Jamie's heart? Why did she decide not to adopt my little girl?
Look, Antonio, she obviously has a lot to sort out.
When? And why didn't she sort it out before? This is about our child's little life. This is about our marriage.
I know. Sit down, Antonio. Relax. Sit down. Come on. Sit. Look, I'm sorry, okay? You know, maybe things will change now that Nash is leaving.
What? Why didn't I know anything about this?
Well, I just found out about this myself.
My God. Wait, did she run? Did she run out of there looking for Nash? I mean, is that where she is right now?
No.
Trying to find him?
No.
Well, how do you know, Christian? And how can you be so sure?
Because she told me that she was the one that pushed Nash out of her life.
I left because you said we couldn't... I know, and I was wrong. I was wrong about everything, and you were right. You were right about the adoption. It was just a desperate attempt to save our marriage, and you were right. You were right that I shouldn't bring an innocent child into my messed up life, and you were right that I shouldn't tell Antonio that he was the only man that I loved because I love you too. And I know I've said it before. I know, but it's different this time because I want to be with you. I need to be with you. And when you left, I didn't know what to do.
I'm here. I'm right here.
Please don't ever leave me again.
I believe.
I love you. God help me, I love you so much.
I love you too.
Do you know John Paul Lavoisier? When we came to the University of Florida for Rock the Quad Fun in the Sun, JP did which of the following? A, he frolicked in the fountain. B, he led the students creeping through the quad. Or C, he had an inappropriate answer for just about every question in the game show Do You Know? If you answered C, you doing all right?
Yeah, everything's fine. Great. I'm not wearing underwear.
Then you are correct. You really do know John Paul Lavoisier.
Rock the Quad is brought to you by Ziploc Double Zipper Bags. Ziploc's tightest seal ever.
Lindsay, if you were about to suggest...
Which I wasn't.
What? Now, how did you know what I was going to say?
Because if you think that I meant... Oh, no. Been there, done that. Right?
Definitely.
I just really wanted you to know I'm glad we're friends again. And that if you need me, I'm here for you. And whatever way, even if it's just to have a couple of beers and some small talk.
You know what? I just might take you up on that.
Hi.
How'd you find me?
Well, I happen to know that this is where you come after an especially stressful day. Hi, Lindsay. Hi.
What'd you want?
I just want to tell you that I have decided not to leave Landview after all.
Look, I don't have all the answers. Hell, I don't have any of the answers. All I know is that Miles gave Todd some info on his kid that's taken him to Chicago, and that's where the adoption agency is.
The one where Tommy's adopted parents got him from.
And as you know, I promised Michael that I would never let Todd find out he and Marcy have Todd's kid. I'm off to Chicago to keep that promise.
But what can you do?
No idea. I'm hoping something will come to me.
Well, what are you going to tell Todd while you're there?
That I do know. I'm going to tell him that I want to help him.
Oh, but you're doing exactly the opposite.
Want to come with me?
I wish I could, but I have a lot of work to do.
I understand.
But you're going to call me 10 times a day, right? At least, and let me know what's going on.
Of course.
And you're going to be careful?
Am I ever not?
Wait. Do you have to leave right now?
Well, I mean, the flight got delayed because of the storm, but I should be at the airport in an hour. Oh, an hour or so.
But it only takes 20 minutes to get to the airport, right? I mean, maybe a half hour in the storm. And if you leave here at 10:30, then you'll make your flight with plenty of time to spare. And that gives us practically a whole hour.
I love it when you talk math.
Come on in. It's just, it's getting late, and I was getting ready to go to bed.
I won't stay long. I just wanted to thank you for your encouragement to do the right thing. Todd, the clue from Spencer.
Yeah, but you already thanked me. So I think maybe you're using this as an excuse. Did you just want to come by and see me?
He must have dropped us.
Oh, it must be John's.
What was he doing here? Are you two dating now? Or?
No, Miles. Like I said, I'm not ready to date anyone. It's just we're friends.
Like you and I, we're still friends, aren't we?
We are.
Good. I'm glad. And like I was saying, your advice telling me to help Todd out, it made me feel so good about myself. I honestly hope he finds his kid.
Okay, we're online. Good. So we got that. We've got the phone book. We got guidebooks. We got a map.
Even if your son is here in Chicago.
I know it's a needle in a haystack, but we have to start somewhere. So I think we should look up hospitals, welfare agencies.
It could take
lawyers.
forever.
I don't have forever, do I?
Well, what if it's a setup? What if Spencer used Mile to send you on this wild goose chase?
Well, then somebody's going to pay. And since it's not going to be Spencer, it's going to be Miles.
What changed your mind?
You and Matthew. And a very convincing argument by Nora. She made me realize that I can't possibly leave the two most important people in my whole life.
This is great news. This is the best. Come on, we're going to celebrate.
Wait.
What?
I have a better idea. Why don't you just take me home?
Hey, what can I get you? I want a Roadie's burger with the works, fries to go. Please.
You know that'll cause you some heartburn, don't you?
Hi, Natalie.
Hello. Well, of course it's worth it. Good old-fashioned Roadie's burger to cheer a person up.
Not that I need cheering up.
No?
Mm-mm. No, I did something for somebody, and I'm feeling pretty great about it.
Well, good for you.
It's difficult, sometimes knowing what to do, making the right choices.
Tell me about it.
Yeah. But in this case, I have no doubt I did the noble thing. No doubt at all.
Okay, here is a list of all the doctors, hospitals, lawyers in the 60651 zip code. But there's only one adoption agency.
Yeah, that must be the one then.
Well, not necessarily.
It's a logical place to start it.
What are you doing?
I'm going to call them, see if we can get an appointment for an application for an adoption. Oh, man, they're closed till Monday.
Well, maybe that's a good thing.
Why would you say that?
Jessica tell you why she wanted Nash to leave?
Because Nash was playing with her emotions, messing with her head.
Maybe Nash just hates seeing Jessica happy because she looks so much like Tess. Help me out here, Chris.
I think
please.
You know the real reason, Antonio. You just don't want to know it. Nash is in love with Jess, not Tess. And he's been doing everything he can to get Jess to love him back.
Oh, so late. Oh.
Hi, this is Tate Harmon. Looking forward to being with you every night, giving you the scores, the highlights, and of course, the Tate's opinion on all the plays and the players. You know, folks, in sports, as in life, you've got to give it all you've got. Or, as a wise man once told me, embrace the challenge and you'll win the prize. That's pretty good advice in my book. And all I can really add to that is this. Once you have your eyes on that prize, never give up until it's yours. In sports and in life. Back to you, Jeff.
To him the next time I see him.
So what was this nice thing that you did?
I told Todd Manning his son might still be alive.
Is that true?
I'm not sure. Spencer gave me a clue in a letter, and I passed it on to Todd.
Well, if it came from Spencer, it's probably a lie.
Could be. But Marty told me I did the right thing anyway, by giving it to Todd.
Yeah, I agree with Marty. You did.
Didn't take long for John to move on, did it?
What do you mean?
He was at Marty's tonight.
Oh, you saw him there?
No, he was gone before I arrived.
Really?
Yeah.
Did, Marty say if they were dating?
She claimed they were just friends.
Right. Well, it was nice seeing you, Miles. Enjoy the burger.
Oh, well. Nice to see you too, Natalie.
So, you convinced Paige to stay in Landview. Is that a problem for you? I just can't figure out what your motivation could be. I know how possessive you are of Matthew. What? And I can only imagine how threatened you must be by Paige's relationship with your son.
Oh, no. See, I only care about Matthew's happiness and Beau's. And if Beau's happy, then that's good for my son. Get it? But if my convincing Paige to stay in Landview screwed up your plans, that's only an added bonus.
You don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Hello, ladies.
Hello, John.
Hey, Billy, did anyone happen to turn in a small notebook? I thought I might have dropped it in the alley, but it wasn't there.
No, sorry, I haven't found anything.
Nothing? Hey.
How was your date with Marty?
It wasn't a date, all right?
Well, I'll say one thing for her. The bitch certainly doesn't waste any time putting moves on you, does she?
So what do you think? We're just going to walk into an adoption agency and say, we'd like to adopt a child. And by the way, have you seen his son? I mean, come on. That's not going to work. And no court in this country is going to give us access to their records without proof. We're better off coming up with a better plan here.
Fine. Do you have one?
Yeah. Bribery. I'm sure there's some poor sap out there that makes minimum wage that would take a couple of $1,000 and give us access to the records.
No, that's the hard way.
Oh, and what's the easy way, Todd?
Place is closed, so we break in. Tonight.
You actually seen Nash coming on to Jessica?
heard him talk about his feelings for her.
Damn it. I actually thought he was a friend. Thank God. Thank God that Jessica finally had the guts to tell him to leave us alone. But him leaving should have been a relief. So then why did she still run out of the hearing?
Well, that's because...
Yeah. Thanks. They found Jessica's car on the side of the road.
Is she okay?
The car was empty. I gotta get out.
All right, well, call me when you know more.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next One Life to Live.
On the next One Life to Live.
I don't think I can get over Cole. Are you changing your mind about breaking up with him? I'm jealous of how much attention you're paying to Marty. Should I be?
Jessica!